Okay, this is a review of the Big Dog Stout MP. When I started looking around on YouTube for reviews of Big Dog mowers, I didn't find very many. I found a few, but not a lot. So I thought I'd do one of this particular mower for you guys. So anyway, this is the MP. It's a 54-inch deck. It has the FX 691V Kawasaki. The Kawasaki's are the best. They just can't beat them. This one, it's the FX, so it has the bigger, has the can filter on top. I've tried a lot of different mowers. I have a John Deere 425 all-wheel steer, liquid cooled hydrostat, 60-inch cut now, and I've had it for 20 years. It's been a fabulous mower. I've never spent one penny on it in 20 years except for maintenance. It's been a great mower. It's 20 years old. I just thought it was time to maybe start looking at the new ones. I've tried Bad Boys. Bad Boys has a new one out this year. I believe it's called the Maverick. I tried it. I did not like it at all. Obviously, you can get the same Kawasaki mower on all these different brands. The Mavericks, the front plate up here in front is real flat and way out front, even if you move the seat up. It was not comfortable at all. I did not like it. The biggest difference that I have found in all of them, I mow my mom and stepdad's yard as well, and they have a John Deere Z-Turn, and I like it okay, but none of them have the steering that this Big Dog has. Like I said, I've tried to Cub to Bad Boy to John Deere to Bobcat, you name it. I've tried them all just so I'd know. And to me, this is my personal opinion, none of them compare to this Big Dog. Now, it's my understanding that this Big Dog is the same exact mower as a Hustler. In fact, the dealer that let me try this one, whenever he got this mower in, it was something electrical that wasn't exactly right, and he called his rep, and they told him to take whatever it was off of the Hustler and put it on there because they were the exact same thing. He did that, and it worked just fine. So the Hustlers, I have a friend that swears by them. That's what he does for a living, is cut commercial and residential both with these Hustlers. He has, I think, 3 of them, and he loves them. It's the only one that I did not come and mow with, just because he said that this were the same thing. The biggest difference in all of them that I see is in the steering. The controls on this Big Dog are unbelievable. It really steers head and shoulders above all of the rest of them. I don't care what brand they are. None of them seem to have the steering down like the Big Dog, and I'm assuming the Hustler is the same way. The steering on this thing is phenomenal. It's really good. Things that I might change, I believe, don't hold me to it, I believe it has a fuel capacity of either 5 or 6 gallons. That's not very much. I might, if I had to nitpick it, that'd probably be the biggest thing. And that the seat doesn't flip up. The seat is stationary on this one. I would prefer that it would flip up. Although, I will tell you that the seat is extremely comfortable. It sets really well. It has the foot lockout to lock your deck up. As opposed to electric. I know one of the brands, I can't remember which one, it might have been the Maverick, the Bad Boy Maverick, I think had electric. The deck height is simple and very easy to change. It's on the 1/4 inch. That's where you lock it out. Just a nice mower. I think of all the mowers I tried and have looked at, and I've researched lots of them on YouTube as well as gone to look at them. It's just my opinion that none of them compare with this Big Dog. And like I said, I've always been a John Deere guy, but the steering on these are just really, really good. They have it down pat. Controls are good. Choke. Engage your blades. It has a fuel gauge and the key. That's about it. Just an extremely nice mower. If I had to change anything, I have not bought this mower. I probably will buy a big dog, and it will be the Stout, probably MP. But I probably will buy it with a 60-inch deck, which I believe, if you get the 60-inch deck, they bump it up as a little bigger motor. I think 27 horse or something like that. My deer has a 60-inch deck, and I just prefer that. I mow a pretty big area. I think I mow about 4 acres total, but this thing cut really, really well. And I can't tell you, emphasize enough to you that the biggest difference in all of these mowers that I have found is in the steering. The steering on this are just exceptional. I didn't save any time on mowing. Everybody said, oh, you'll get that Z-turn, it'll cut down your steering from your all-wheel steer John Deere. That is not the case, because my Deere has a 60-inch deck where this has a 54. So if I were to try a 60-inch big dog against my 60-inch Deere, yes, it would probably cut a little time off, not a lot, but maybe a little. Just an exceptionally nice mower. Just trying to think of anything else I could tell you that might be helpful. And just comparing them all, I thought the Bobcat was probably the one that I liked the least. The steering, the controls on it were not good at all. I just didn't care for it at all. Some of the other ones were okay. It seems like none of them have everything. You can buy any of these brands with a Kawasaki or the Mower if you prefer that. I prefer the Kawasaki, but I think overall this big dog is where it's at for me. I just really, really liked it. This one, the MP, has the 34 pumps, so they're heavier pumps. Just an exceptionally nice mower. So this would be my pick out of all of them. I can't think of anything else to tell you. If you have any questions or anything, leave them below and I'll sure get back to you. Other than that, thanks for watching.